Inside the Harris campaign, everyone's just as depressed as Timmy the cat lady.
Hey.
Axios reports that Kamala's campaign manager started crying during a conference call last night.
Nah.
And Harris told them, quote, "Yeah, this sucks." Her staffers were sad but confused. One said, "We're told the fate of democracy is at stake." And then the message was, "We'll get him next time."
What
Kamala is saying, "We'll get Hitler next time." Her interns are just finding.
They calling Trump Hitler. That's what they calling Trump now. Oh, snap. Yo, what the heck have I been missing? Yo, I've been missing a lot. I've been asleep. I've been asleep. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I've been kind of asleep for the past 2 days. Like, I've been in so much pain after, I'm hoping I can really heal. I've been through this physical therapy and all this stuff, getting these injections. I hope I heal. But you know what it is? I need to start working out a little more. I'm about to go get a trainer and start going to Junietta. Real shit.
Out the whole dictator thing was just a talking point.
Come on.
Don't y'all find it strange that
this guy,
they're not calling him a threat to democracy? They're not calling him a fascist. I mean, damn, on Monday.
They're not calling him anything.
On Monday, they was just calling him that. I would think that, if you really believe that, then somebody's speech would be about how America effed up and how things are about to be really bad.
He's the most powerful man in the world now.
Well, it just makes you wonder how much of it did they really believe or how much of it was just politics.
The Harris team's getting a little antsy with Kamala, and they're starting to leak. Staff is saying the campaign was constantly confused, and no one knew how to make a decision. Getting approval to tweet something was like figuring out how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, shit.
And now the Harris campaign's pleading with staffers to...
That's all right. Listen, Kamala, what you need some help? We got to call in Hellraiser. We're going to call Hellraiser in. Because it's like, I don't know. Like, this whole year, all I've been hearing is Trump's going to, take us back to slavery. We're all screwed. Kamala is going to destroy mankind. We're all screwed. I'm sitting here like, what is the universe is going on? Like, am I doing good, guys, with the not cussing? I'm trying to replace the words. It ain't going to work when I get, when I hit something that I'm passionate about. Trust me. So it'll work until I hit something I'm very passionate about. Shh. Don't tell nobody, all right? It's our secret.
Stop leaking, please. So most of them are just going back to blaming Biden. One member of the Harris campaign
they
says
can't figure out who to blame.
The 7-day Harris campaign was nearly flawless. The Biden campaign that preceded it was the opposite.
It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. They don't know who to blame right now. Well, did anybody think that it could have been themselves? That they're the reason why, Kamala could be the reason why she lost her own campaign. Like, come on, man. First time in history you see Democrats bring all these celebrities up like that. I mean, Trump was playing around with it too. Shit. I was like, damn, I wonder, is Trump going to bring Tom McDonald out? Since, the Democrats bought out Eminem, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Like, what the hell?
And the Obama guys are just piling on.
Joe Biden's decision to run for president again was a catastrophic mistake. It just was. And he and his inner circle, they refused to believe the polls. They refused to believe he was unpopular. They refused to acknowledge until very late that anyone could be upset about inflation. And they were privately telling reporters at the time that Kamala Harris couldn't win. So they were shivving Kamala Harris to reporters while they told everyone.
Yeah, the media has a lot to do with this, for trying to spice shit up, for trying to, sit here and cause division and all this, instead of just giving the actual news. Man, television. It's television, guys.
Everyone else, not a time for an open process, and his vice president can't win, so he's the strongest candidate. Then we find out when the Biden campaign becomes the Harris campaign, that the Biden campaign's own internal polling at the time when they were telling us he was the strongest candidate showed that Donald Trump was going to win 400 electoral votes.
Nancy Pelosi hasn't spoken to Biden since after the coup. And
as we the people, we already know that Trump already had the electoral vote. I've been saying it. People is like, oh, but you're a woman. What does being a woman got to do with it? Right? Kamala was weak, and I'm saying it. Now, I could have said that, we had a better chance as the Democrat winning if, y'all threw Michelle Obama in there. Now, Michelle Obama would have been very outspoken. She probably would have won this election. I ain't going to sit here and lie. And she would have been, she would have broke history. First woman president. Then first black woman president. You see where I'm coming from? Like she would have broke history. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But y'all wanted, y'all wanted Harris. So y'all got Harris. Harris bought out Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, what is it, Glorilla, whatever her name is. Like, come on, man. First time in history I've seen people rap about their kitty cat on stage. Like, is you serious? Tom McDonald, Trump would have bought out Tom McDonald. He would have gotten more votes on top of that. I'm telling you, because this shit is crazy, man. Like, like, why is y'all fighting? Like, look, listen, he's in office. Let's see what he's gonna do. There shouldn't be no fighting, no debate, no nothing. Let's see what he's gonna do. And like I said, if Kamala would have won, I would have said, let's see what we're gonna do. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't have a president, me personally, right? That's my opinion. I don't have a president until we have a president that's for us, the people. So let's see what he's going to do now that he's in office. I'm not going to sit here and cry. I'm not going to sit here and whine. Let's see.
That'll continue. After she told the New York Times, had the president gotten out sooner, there may have been other...
Oh, we got Rillis in the house. Blessings, Rillis.
She's not speaking to Kamala. And she's still fuming that Biden's quick Kamala endorsement boxed her in. Nancy says it made it impossible for Democrats to have a primary. Things would have been different. Translation? Shapiro would have won, and we would have had the first Jewish president, says Nance. Biden world is saying, you got to be kidding me. How did you spend $1 billion and not win? What the F? Biden's folks say Kamala was destined to lose.
There is a real question I hope people start looking at about who people are listening to. In my view, there was an over listening to.
Facts. There's no point in crying. Facts, Rillis. Like, I see so many people cry. What's got me fucked up in the head is the people. So a lot of the people that are crying are the same people that hated Kamala months ago. That's why I'm over here like, what in the world is... Just a couple months ago, y'all was talking shit about this lady. The hypocrisy is... The thing to me is the hypocrisy, and they don't see it.
Says Nance. Biden world is saying, you got to be kidding me. How did you spend $1 billion and not win? What the F? Biden's folks say Kamala was destined to lose.
There is a real question I hope people start looking at about who people are listening to. In my view, there was an over listening to and an over lifting up of people who left Trump, not people who left the Democratic Party. The people who left the Democratic Party are the people who are going to, win in the future. The people who left Trump, the never Trumpers who have important voices and that is not the winning coalition.